Hamas has killed people from house to house by entering Israeli villages. Kafr Aya is a village near the border between Gaza and Israel. This village is like a reflection of the first few days of the war. Here's an idea of what might happen next. Fighting in Israeli-occupied areas near the border continued into Tuesday morning. Villagers are now busy collecting the dead bodies of those killed by Hamas militants who broke through the border fence on Saturday morning. Israeli soldiers, who have been busy all day collecting debris from the bodies of civilians, say there has indeed been a massacre. They believe most of the killings took place in the first few hours of Saturday's attack. Davidi Ben-Zion, deputy commander of an experienced team of Israeli paratroopers, said it took Israeli troops 12 hours to reach the village. "Thank God we were able to save the lives of many children and their parents. Tragically, many people were burned by the cocktail. They, Hamas, were very aggressive, like animals," he said. Mr. Ben-Zion says Hamas gunmen killed family members, including children. They killed everyone who had no weapons, nothing. Just ordinary citizens who were getting ready to have breakfast. Some of them were beheaded. They killed them and beheaded them. It is a terrible thing to see. And we need to remember who our enemies are and what our goals for justice are. And the world should stand by us now. Another, pointing to a bag carrying the body, said he had been decapitated in the front garden after being murdered. A few yards away, parts of a dead Hamas gunman could be seen. The village of Kafr Aya itself can be considered as a proof of the crimes against humanity committed by Hamas gunmen. It came as a surprise to the people of this village as well as other neighboring villages. Those in charge of kibbutz village security were actually made up of villagers with military experience. They were killed fighting with the attackers. Like other Israelis, their bodies were removed from the village center in black plastic bags on Tuesday morning. Earlier, since Hamas took control of Gaza in 2007, Israeli villages along the Gaza border have seen rocket attacks at various times. Despite threats from Hamas, Kafr Aya and other Israeli communities have been enjoying a good life. But neither the houses nor the lawns and open spaces of the kibbutz or the concrete shelters were spared from the violence.